1000 Elb. Sisters star Amanda Halterman has been an active person this season on TV as she has been helping the situation with Amy and her arrest. However, this was all filmed in September of 2024. Recently, she has uploaded to her Instagram about a new family member who has joined their clan. Amanda has become a grandmother to a beautiful baby boy. He is the son of Amanda's eldest son, Braxton Halterman, and his fiancée, Audrey. Elder sister of Tammy and Amy wrote on her social media, naming the child Carter. He seems to be peacefully sleeping in the picture in a baby blue attire and hospital tags on his ankles. Fans expressed their appreciation in the comments, claiming that the boy is very cute. In another Instagram post, 1000 Ellie, Sisters star Amanda wrote, "The developments in the recent episodes of 1000 Elb. Sisters has viewers bawling in their seats. The one in the toughest spot is Amy. She was bitten by a camel, and as things unfolded, she was arrested soon. The family thinks that she is not taking her charges seriously, which are for possession of drugs while she was in a car with her kids." In the most recent 1000 Elb Sisters episode, we saw her heading towards the court for her hearing. As for Amanda, she tried to arrange an intervention with Amy. However, that scene turned ugly pretty soon as the younger one realized what her family members had gathered together for. She started to walk away. But this angered Amanda, who took matters into her own hands. Screaming at the top of her lungs at Amy, she said, "You know what the problem is? Every time somebody tries to talk to you, you jump up and storm off. Wasn't nobody intervening, nothing? Really? The first thing you do when you walk up is start yelling at me? Titch, you are my little sister and I love you. But that does not give you the right to talk to me that's out of your neck. So I'm leaving. You can have her." Seeing the situation, she left the talk. As for the remaining members, such as Tammy and Chris, they tried to console a tearful Amy, who wished not to talk about her arrest. Everyone is concerned about her behavior recently, especially when it might be harming the kids. However, with the happy new addition of Carter to their family, he is sure to bring positivity to the Slayton household. However, 1000 Elb Sisters. Amy Slatton's new boyfriend Brian Scott Lovewarn doesn't seem sketchy to me so far. He's actually winning me over. Amy Slatton is now in a new relationship with Brian Scott Lovewarn, who many viewers of 1000 Elb Sisters believe isn't a suitable match for her. I have been following Amy's weight loss journey since before she appeared on reality TV in 2020. I have watched many of her popular YouTube videos showcasing food challenges. I was thrilled when Amy and her sister, Tammy Slatton, began to document their lives on TV. I believed it was a step that would motivate them to improve their lives, conquer their obesity struggles, and achieve a healthier weight. I expected Amy to take her time and gradually lose weight, but she surprised me by undergoing weight loss surgery soon after the first season. She lost a significant amount of weight, which helped her achieve several life goals, including becoming a mother. Despite the positive changes, things took a turn for the worse in 2023 when Amy faced relationship problems with her husband, Michael Halterman, leading to their divorce. I was concerned that Amy would regain weight after this unexpected setback, but she moved on quickly and began dating again. However, Amy entered into a relationship with Brian in 2024. Although she wasn't initially attracted to him, he convinced her to go on a date with him, and she fell in love. Throughout their relationship, Amy and Brian faced several challenges, including a drug-related arrest. They were able to overcome these obstacles and make their relationship work. I believe Amy and Brian truly care for each other. However, many fans are skeptical of Brian's intentions and haven't accepted him. A Reddit post shared by Saba showed several fans expressing their opinions about Brian. One Redditor wrote, "I think Brian just wants to be on TV." Another commented, "Brian smiles too much and gives me creepy vibes." I believe fans have unfairly judged Brian, even though he hasn't shown any negative behavior towards Amy. Allowing the producers to film his journey indicates he has nothing to hide. I think Brian is a good match for Amy, because they don't have a significant age gap and have similar interests. The friendly banter between Amy and Brian on social media and TV indicates that they are well suited for each other. Brian also appears to be a better partner than Amy's former husband, Michael, who wasn't supportive, loving, or affectionate. I have become confident in Brian and Amy's relationship after watching them interact in front of the cameras. In one episode, they were seen complimenting each other's qualities. Brian praised Amy for being a wonderful mother and a sincere partner, while Amy complimented Brian for what he did in the bedroom. During their date, they had lunch together and openly expressed their honest feelings for each other. Recently, I also saw a TikTok where Amy and Brian tried a new burger while discussing their plans for a cozy evening, showing how compatible they are as a couple. Amy's increased confidence also indicates to me that Brian is a good match for her. In 2025, Amy revealed that she would be hosting her first solo meet and greet. Photos and videos from the event showed her sitting next to Brian, who offered support throughout the event. I think Amy's willingness to host her first solo meet and greet shows that Brian has a positive influence on her life. Unlike some 1000 Elp Sisters viewers, I believe they have great potential as a couple, and I'm eager to see them grow into a family soon. However, 1000 Elp Sisters Season 7 star Tammy Slatton attended her first dinner party since losing 500 pounds, and the reality TV star may have finally found a place to belong. 38-year-old Tammy is a late bloomer. She spent most of her life as a prisoner trapped inside her own body. When the unscripted series premiered in 2020, Tammy weighed 608 pounds. She had almost no mobility and needed around-the-clock care, a burden that fell mostly on her family. Things got worse as Tammy went on to gain even more weight, weighing 725 pounds at her heaviest. Everything changed after a health scare landed Tammy in the hospital. When she awoke from her week-long medically induced coma, she realized that she had to do something about her weight. She treated her food addiction, had bariatric surgery, and went on to lose 500 pounds. Losing such a significant amount of weight changed Tammy's life completely. No longer was she immobile and at the mercy of other people. These days, the 1000 Elp Sisters Season 7 star is more independent than ever. She even recently attended her first big dinner party. Tammy struggled with her weight her whole life, which didn't make for the easiest childhood. Everyone knows how cruel children can be, so Tammy's weight kept her from making friends. Her social circumstances didn't improve much in adulthood. Her limited mobility made it nearly impossible for her to get out and spend time with people. The 1000 Elp Sisters Season 7 star got used to spending all her time with her close-knit family. But she always wanted to have friends of her own. Now that Tammy has lost 500 pounds and can get out more, she's making up for lost time. During a recent episode of 1000 Elp Sisters Season 7, Tammy attended her first dinner party since losing weight. The party was hosted by Tammy's friend Steve, but it was Tammy who prepared the meal. She cooked chicken fettuccine Alfredo and served it for 5 people. The dish didn't look great, but the group enjoyed sharing it anyway. Though it was a small gathering, it was a big deal for her. Tammy was always trapped in her house before she lost weight, so she mostly spent time with her family. She was thrilled to have real friends to hang out with. After a long break from the dating pool, Tammy waded back in. Tammy mostly dated men in the past, but she recently started dating a woman named Andrea. Though she was nervous about it, Tammy came out to her family about the relationship during a recent episode of 1000 Elp Sisters Season 7. Tammy didn't date for a long time after Caleb's death, but is ready to flex her newfound independence as she searches for love. Tammy has never been lucky in love. After many years of dating some terrible boyfriends who were bad influences on her, Tammy finally met a nice guy while filming 1000 Elp Sisters Season 5. Tammy and 45-year-old Caleb Willingham fell in love and got married, but he died within 6 months due to complications caused by his obesity. Tammy didn't date for a long time after Caleb's death, but is ready to flex her newfound independence as she searches for love. However, 1000 LB Sisters Season 7 Episode 4, The Big Camel in the Room, premiered on TLC on May 6, 2025. The episode featured the aftermath of Amy's September 2, 2024, arrest for illegal possession of Schedule I and Schedule VI substances. Amy was scheduled for a court hearing, so the Slatton family gathered at the park to have a conversation with Amy. As soon as Amy joined the family at the park benches, Amanda told her that she might have known that the family wanted to have a conversation with her about her current situation. Amy took Amanda's tone and meaning the wrong way and felt that it was an intervention. She didn't want to go through one, so she immediately stood up and stormed off the meeting, telling her family members that she was done with the discussion. "I'm done," she said before leaving. In 1000 LB Sisters Season 7, Episode 4, after Amy stormed out of the family meeting, Chris managed to convince her to return. However, Amanda grew frustrated with Amy for trying to walk away from the conversation, claiming it felt like an intervention. As Amanda left in anger, she clarified that it wasn't an intervention. The family simply wanted to talk. She told Amy that the problem was that whenever someone tried to talk to her, she wanted to jump up and storm off. Still, Amy stood by her feelings, insisting that the meeting felt like an intervention to her because of how Amanda approached her. Later in her confession, Amanda shared that she didn't like how her younger sister Amy started yelling at her. She had had enough of the situation and decided to leave Amy with the rest of the family members to handle. "Really, the first thing you do when you walk up is start yelling at me? You are my little sister and I love you, but that does not give you the right to talk to me outside of your neck, so I'm leaving," the 1000 LB Sisters star said in her confessional. After the 1000 LB Sisters star left in her car, Amy once again stood up from her seat and started walking out of the park on her own. In her confession, she shared that she wasn't in the mindset and didn't want to talk about either the camel bite or her arrest. She cried, feeling defeated, and expressed that her family wasn't able to understand her. While Tammy tried to call out to Amy, the 1000 LB Sisters star didn't look back and kept on walking. Chris said that Amy didn't even let Amanda finish her sentence before she stormed off. From this point forward, he noted he didn't know what they were going to do about the situation. Meanwhile, Chris's wife, Brittany, shared that she could understand why Amy mistook the meeting for an intervention because everyone was present for it. She recalled that the last time they had something like this was when Tammy was enraged about being stuck at a home facility with no one ready to take care of her at home. Being on the other end of an intervention kind of thing isn't easy to deal with, so I understand where she can feel threatened by us or whatever, but at the same time she needs to get her act together. 1000 LB Sisters star Tammy added in her confessional. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. Hi Amina, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel.